just start reading. That is a good question. I guess we're gonna find out on Thursday if on Thursday we're either playing Lost Levels or we're playing 2. But if Lost Levels is as frustrating as it sounds, I don't think I want to play Lost Levels. but 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 we could. We could. We could. There's a lot of discussion about this, Eridan. There's a lot of discussion. Also, I did realize that your name is a joke, and I just somehow completely blanked on the Legend 27 for some reason. Just until like 2 days ago, I was like, oh shit, the Legend 27. Anywho, okay, let me actually read before people are like, oh, this person isn't even reading Homestuck. What the fuck? Oh, now I gotta get back into the voices. Hey! Whoa, there you are. How is your adventure going, John? It is okay. I am making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good! Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. And only read 5 actual pages. Sick. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're... No, well... Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you. Did I? Oh, I don't know. Didn't you? I don't know. Maybe you talked to Roth or Dave or about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. This is cute. This is cute. Like, she's trying. She's trying her best. Befuddlement. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. Oh, Jabroni Mike is great. I don't know how to make a smile noise with my face. But then when I think back, maybe there are times when you think like you know some things? Like maybe you know more about a thing than you are telling me? I don't know. Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, John, I forgot I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house. Oh, yeah, whatever happened with that? Oh, boy. Well, oh, boy. Oh, shit. Can't let the Mickey Mouse sneak into the to the GG voice. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, I know, like, tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something? So what was the deal with the meteor? Just wear an alarm clock. Just put one on. Just exist as an alarm clock. Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and now I know everything's gonna be okay. So, what is it? Or is this just another thing you're waiting to tell me? Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Huh? Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kind of literally. Ugh! Stop being so confusing! Lol. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Hearts. Um, is this a... What is this? Is this a reference to, like, the idea of metaphysically waking up, or, like, waking up to your, in the form of, like, ascension? Um, let's go. Prediction 21. Characters need to wake up spiritually. Spiritually, conceptually. Gigi is awake already. He did wake up, but I think what she's talking about here. So she goes not literally wake up, like he just did, right? Like he says I just um like don't not literally wake up, but also kind of literally wake up. Like you do have to wake up in a sense, I think is what she's saying. But also she's being obtuse and vague and just this. Stop being so confusing. And this is kind of a dick move, honestly. Like your friend's like, I'm confused and I don't understand what you're saying, and then you're just like, lol, bye. Like, jeez. John, quickly grab the pogo hammer. Also, if you didn't see the Them's Fightin' Herd stream, um, it ended up with Streamlabs is like losing its mind. It looks like I'm actually reading chat not from Streamlabs but from actual Twitch because I just can't see it. So it might be glitchy in and out throughout the stream, unfortunately. Additionally, it looks like it's so weird that I can stream but I can't load a page of Homestuck. It's weird, right? Like I'm live, stuff's happening. It's not. I'm on excellent video quality, and like it's literally just like Google Chrome and Steam Labs being weird. Look, I'm even updating. Like even Steam's just updating. Like it's fine. Um. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hopefully, it's not like a huge deal. I really hope it's not a huge deal. So he grabs the pogo hammer. There's an imp hanging out behind here. You stick the pogo hammer back in your strive specibus and get ready to kill some more of those pesky little. Huh? What's that? Oh, well. Oh, it's the big boy. Yeah, big boy. Oh shit, that's bad. We can't let these guys break our stuff. That's gonna be difficult. Oh shit, he grabbed our book. Big boy grabbed our book. The narration noticed that Steam was updating. It did. It's so metatextual. That's why we like Homestuck. You know, the metatext. Now they're cuddling together. Just fear. Just innate fear is the emotion we're having right now. Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh no! Oh. I thought a pop up occurred in Homestuck. It scared me for a second. Stop it. John, be the imp. Let's you be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. John, prepare for a boss battle. Alright, sick boss battles. You stop being the imp because that was stupid, and scurry over to your magic chest you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There's some things in here that would be good to stock up on for a major battle. It looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous. That is a Sleuth reference, you're right. Imp chest. Hey, they left the Harry Anderson picture, which is the important thing. He's sticking his feet right into our windows. He's a big ass boy. This is a big boy. This is a cuddly imp. You're being ambushed! There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. John, ascend to the highest point of the house. You go up here. Boing, boing, boing. Oh shit, I forgot to... I said I was going to do something last Homestuck stream, and I didn't do it. I feel a little bad. I didn't consolidate the dead things list. John, look down. Oh, there's a dead end. Dead end. So the quality options are... if they were on last stream, I have no idea how that happened, but most of the time you need to be affiliate before you can do that, as far as I know, and I'm 8 followers away from getting there. So that's the goal, because I actually do have close friends that would watch my stream, but like they couldn't change the quality or anything. And that does kind of seem to be a thing that Twitch locks behind affiliate level. But it just needs you just need to have the ability for Twitch to give you transcoding, I guess. So if it's like a low bandwidth night or whatever, then Twitch gives more people of descending priority that ability. But if it's a busy night, they just lock you to whatever quality you're actually streaming from. I could be streaming this in 4K, but that's restrictive. A lot of people wouldn't be able to watch. So I'm trying my best, Al. We're gonna get there. Once you hit affiliate, then you go up the chain on getting transcoding for your stream. So we'll be able to have that for you all more often. I'm 8 followers away. I'm very excited. Anywho, John, you peek over the edge. It's fucking nothing. I mean, once I can get like guaranteed transcoding, like we're getting yeah, you can have a 4K Homestuck stream. I don't know what good that'll do you, but we could do it. It already seems like a long way down to your yard, not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from that branch earlier? Damn it, why do imps gotta be making off with all your sweet gear? John, turn around and get punched in the face by a giant thing. Crude ogres. That's a good name. God damn it. You are confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now, and it could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Dave, stop being the other guy. Of course we're not the other guy anymore. Why would we ever have been the other guy? We're obviously Dave and have been Dave this whole time. Stop even pretending. You fool. You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Dave, ascend to the highest point of the building. Alright, I might need some feedback on how this sounds. Oh, he's doing it. Muppet Buttock Mound. What the fuck? Whoa, Dave, calm the fuck down. Dave, calm the fuck down. Hey, stop! Don't zoom in on the doll. This is how normal people walk upstairs. Alright, this is dope. Let's go. It's a bit loud. Hey, LN Bug, what's up? Jeez, it is. Oh, there's bro. He got Cal. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna. Wait, no! No, fuck! I was so excited to be GG. Fuck! They got me. I got. Hussy got me. Shit. I legitimately got japed there. Like, my heart was like, and then just came crashing down when I saw this dumbass over here. This guy's a dumbass. He's got big dumb boy energy. I mean, I guess I don't know what their gender is, but there's a pumpkin. You are now the wayward vagabond. Okay, so we're gonna get more vagabond stuff. That's cool. That's neat. Wayward vagabond. Retreat. Got him already. Oh, the Bassett character in Homestuck? Okay, so that I like Bassett's a cool idea. Like, just the idea of the character Bassett. Wayward vagabond, examine rotten pumpkin. Do it. Oh. Yeah, just for reference, like, my internet's being weird, and Streamlabs keeps closing and reopening the chat thing, and then also just Homestuck.com is being a pest. But it said to pumpkin, so I pumpkined. Oh, there we go. What pumpkin? Of course, it's what pumpkin. Of course it is. Wasn't that the name of, like, the company or whatever? I am Jacob Ghostman. Alright, you got me. You got me. 10 out of 10. Wayward Vagabond. Check the little red bar. Oh, yeah, there is a... Alright. Alright. Actually, before we go on, let's look at this panel. So we've got food. No pumpkin. Of course, there was never pumpkin. The etiquette book, a plant, some cabling of some kind. I've read, like, offhand. We can definitely do it sometime. That'd be fine. Like, I read it, but I remember nothing about it. Basically, I, like, read them because of Problem Sleuth at some point, but I honestly don't remember happening. We could also read, like, Ruby Quest and Nan Quest and stuff like that for fun. And then we have the Homestuck symbol, and I think we're at low power or low connection. It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some kind of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel. But who knows how long it has been running here? Do not care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. Oh, well, I guess that's that, you know. We don't care. We're hungry. Capture log, can of gravy. Oh, fuck. Is Hussey really gonna do this to me? Capture log, you have no idea what that means. It is total nonsense and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. Wide? Wide? Did I read something as wide? I did. I took the capture log system for granted. Now this asshole is just gonna pick things up. Oh, the question mark. The question mark. Gotcha. Why question marks? At this point, we might need to... I mean, we're, like, a little too far for me to go back and do a wide question mark counter, but that should have been a thing for sure. Just pick up the can of gravy. Just pick it up. You just pick it up. We're now holding the can of gravy. Use sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. Your teeth are useless for the task. They are blunt, like that of livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter and not puncturing metal. Oh, you fucking pleb. You can't even punch a hole in a metal can with your teeth? What good are you to society, even? Attempt to open can with your weak, pathetic digits. Is there going to be another... Is there a third layer of abstraction where if Wayward Vagabond was giving orders to the children, that there is in fact somebody being sarcastic asshole at Wayward Vagabond at this moment? Or does that abstraction just end one level deep? Duke. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace. Your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you just don't have enough muscle for the task. Take the can labeled beans. I'm not making the beans joke. You cannot make me. That is true. Okay, you take that too. Examine can of custard. Is it custard or mustard? They are... They are different things, so... I hope it's custard and not mustard. Fuck! The can clearly reads mustard, a fact of which you are perfectly already aware. It is sort of cumbersome holding this many cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this, maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around, like, a backpack or some sort of real-life inventory management system. Maybe a Silodex. Fuck. Examine marking on wrist. I did notice he had a little white tattoo. You drop all the cans on the ground like a fucking moron and look at your wrist. Oh, it is a sort of specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories and you would prefer not to dwell on it. Am I implying Silodex exist? Yeah, don't you have one? Owl, like, I obviously, don't go wrong with my fucking, like, variable modus or whatever. My object-oriented modus, where everything has to be its own object and then saved under its own name and then be referenced later. Of course. What do you use? Stack? Are you a John? Do you use stack modus like a pleb? Get out of here. Get out of my... No, I'm kidding. Examine this small potted plant. What... He's just eating all this shit. RK. Let's go. I'll be RK. That sounds great. I'll accept that. They are very hungry. Yeah, they are. Check book on human etiquette. It appears half the pages of this book have been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. That's actually a really well-drawn detail right here. I really, really like that, where you can see the... One sec. This does not have the... Oh, it should be capturing my cursor. Oh, there it is. Where it has the pages eaten out. Like, I really like that. Sustenance. Yeah, the angles of the covers are different too. Like, it's really well done. What? I had a weird voice for the book, didn't I? Shush. No, I mean, I don't remember what it was. Sustenance. Intermediary consumption. This is the key. The key is intermediary. Chat also got... Press F for the chat. Chat is dead. Long live chat. I'm concerned that if somebody follows, I won't get a notification for it. But I honestly don't know what to do about it, so... You are somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, the practical wisdom they contain, however, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You've learned so much. Also, 8 viewers. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you all. Clear out all the cans inside the purple machine. There's a lot of fucking cans in this machine. You empty the peculiar cabinets and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp, asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Such bountiful plenty, and yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. 16 cans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 16. Yes. I cannot count. Please send me back to school. Just take me to church. Oh, there. I'm not singing "Take Me to Church." I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Search room for can opener. He asked John for a can opener. I remember that. And John was like, I don't know what to do about can openers. You have already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. Fuck, the purple thing. Locate a nearby sharp object. Oh, here's a knife. This is a baby talking. A baby talking to a baby. Hey, chat's back. You wield your trusty knife. It is actually a. You're not sure what they're called. It is an old, rusted one of those red mailbox arm swing flappy doodads, either for letting you know there is mail in the box, or maybe for alerting the mailman to outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You've wrapped a little piece of cloth around it for the grip. It is useless for opening cans. I guess it is. It is probably not made of rigid enough metal to actually penetrate a can, so that makes sense. Unfortunate, because otherwise you could just be able to, get all those cans open. Wayward Vagabond, be the imp. Whoa, black stretch question mark. Let's go. This means nothing to you. You are not an imp, and you have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid and hate yourself a little for even considering it. Ooh, hiccups. It's usually red, though, isn't it? It might have been black before. But I remember being at red more often. Wow, just hiccup attack. Ah, I'm dying. Why does this happen while I stream? Alright, I took a moment, I muted myself, made a bunch of loud noises. Become the mayor of Cantown. Wow, that's wonderful. Uh, I'm unsure of the wisdom of using your quote unquote trusty knife as a flag, but I mean, you do you, man. Wow, I've got these hiccups bad. Take a breath. As the glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You've given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. Oh, I'm getting upset. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader. All is well. Of course, he grabbed them for his thing. Also, he has his thing. That's gonna be really relevant in the future. Or right now. Continuity. Let's give Hussey a round of applause for continuity. Yay. Oh my god, the hiccups are gonna... I'm gonna punch somebody. Beep beep. I like the hats. The parade hats. Whoa, whoa, I glanced past a plot hole? What do you mean? He high-fived it while it was initially prototyped. It was already the Harlequin at that point. Oh. So you're implying that stage one. Huh. Okay, that's a weird implication. That implication might have been spoilers, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if that's spoilers or not. These hiccups, I'm gonna be. You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away the minutes or perhaps hours. You love the idea of being a mayor. You love everything about mayors. Fuck. I can't believe my body's doing this to me. I'm so upset. Yes, time to stream Homestuck. They get caught hiccuping for 15 minutes. You love everything about mayors and the concept of an orderly, civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. The foundation of the government is based on mutual respect between the leader and its people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves, who is totally amazing and heroic and brave. Fuck. Dogs are getting played with in the background. All right, I tried one of those remedies that's weird. Didn't work. I'm once I get emotes, we're definitely getting an Evie emote. That's her name. Our dog is named Evie. She is very small, very small. She is a, Pomeranian Maltese mix, and I love her to death. Streamlabs is just losing its mind today. I don't know what's going on. I definitely get a picture of her made into an emote for when she works in the background, and then the whole chat can just post EV emotes. Mayors are so much better than kings. You hate kings and think kings are really stupid. They are petty, bossy tyrants and are really full of themselves, and are basically awful in every way. God, do you hate kings? Fuck, this guy hates kings, dude. Explore west of Cantown. Oh. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Uh, so... all my homies hate kings. Um... Hmm. Okay, so this may or may not be literally like uranium or like a radioactive element or something. Just chalk, cool. Crayola chalk, sick. Gas can marked with a gear, maybe oil, and a uh, firefly and amber. Looks like this could potentially be related to Dave, since Dave collects fossilized creatures, but I'm not sure. Over here is the other side of the room. There is another one of those purple storage boxes and some useless objects scattered around the floor. Use glowing green rock to open cans. I'm so sorry about the hiccuping. I don't know how to stop it. Other than scaring the shit out of myself, but I really don't want to do that. Oh. You pick up the nugget of uranium and... Oh, that was so stupid. Why would you do that? Did he eat it? Oh my god, he fucking ate it. What a dummy. Now he's gonna get superpowers. He's gonna become Can Man with the ability to summon cans he cannot open. And it just becomes like the the Twilight Zone episode where he's stuck with all the books and can't read them. Stuck with infinite cans. Or just die. I mean, that's fair. But, I mean, I don't want these characters to die. Examine box of crayons. It's chalk, numbnuts. Uh, it's non-toxic chalk, at least. He ate the... That's weird. So he ate the green shades, which is very kind of peculiar, because other than the book pages and the pumpkin, everything he's eaten so far has been green. I sweat my bloop. It was a good attempt. Inside the box there are 12 pieces of chalk in every color of the 10 pieces of chalk in most colors of the rainbow. You are excited by this. Try to open the storage box. It's locked. You are right. That's right. You're right. You are right. You are so very right. Likes the color green, very dumb. Also hates kings, and is mayor of Cantown. I'll fix it. Oh shit. This is just my life now. Oh. Uh, no. I've ruined everything. I broke it. It's not. There's something. Just don't make fun of me. I'm dumb, I'm sorry. There must be some sort of release mechanism for this thing. Examine contents of yellow container. Ah yes, back to this. My favorite. Nothing. Single shade of gray. Cool. Oh, The container is full of motor oil. This does not seem useful to you right now. Rescue that poor lightning bug. There's nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the amber encasing the firefly would likely cause it harm. Nevertheless, bravely flashes on. You find the light alluring, inspiring even. To you, it seems as if it could quite easily serve as the light of Cantown? Democracy. I salute you, Mayor of Cantown. He could take the mayo label and be the mayor of Cantown. Use the chalk to draw some roads. Is there an R? Great gravy? Maybe take the R. You can take the R off gravy and use mayo and the R and be the mayor. Also, I think my hiccups are gone. Yay! But I just jinxed it, so fuck. You sketch a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to travel. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some lush vegetation to your city with a piece of blue chalk, because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason, because you fucking ate it with your fucking mouth. You animal. Watch closely. Boo. What the? Oh. Thanks. Thanks for recursive. What? Literally, what would I do without you? I can't I can't function as a streamer without you in my chat. Thank you for being here. Lay a chalk foundation for Cantown's civic growth. I would have fucking died of hiccups. You develop westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off a number of residential and commercial zones for civic growth, arranged in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. You color the residential zones with your piece of white chalk, but for some reason none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for the commercial zones. Perhaps there's an alternative. King Mamuta, welcome. Brew. Yes, brew indeed. Well, we might be too zoomed into this one. Okay. What is happening? At least 10 imps. Let's see. Wayward Vagabond is... It was added... Well, all of these were added last stream. These were Friday. All of these were Friday. What the fuck? I accidentally highlighted it. That was Friday for sure. It was early Friday, because it was after 15. I don't touch this document off stream at all. Is one of the chess pieces described by Nana with 2 Banana Quinn and is on the winning side, but hates the king for some reason. Also, the barcode is a key for something. Sure, you can talk to anything you want. Everything we talk about is just related to Homestuck in some way, so might as well. I don't know if I need to. Use your own pee for the commercial zones. You cannot urinate because you've not had anything to drink in quite some time. You are very thirsty. Also, that is a really terrible idea, and you would not consider befouling your wonderful city in that way for even a moment. Use motor oil to designate commercial zones. Motor oil gets fucking everywhere, and that's a terrible idea, but okay. Clearly. I mean, if anything, just like Homer's The Odyssey is actually just Homestuck. I'm not gonna make a prediction about P. I'm not going there. You can't make me. Give me a sec. How the fuck do I turn? I just pulled up Automod and it's... Oh. Ah! I fixed it! I've fixed it, you guys. You can now post links. Oh, well, I mean, that's perfect then. Congratulations. Also, you can now post links in the chat. Enjoy. If you get too handsy with it, I'm going to have to step in, but don't worry about it. You fill each empty square with a little bit of motor oil to complete the zoning. It looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine that an up-and-coming young can trying to make it in the world would not be delighted to live in your fair district. Your message went through, but the link didn't. Yeah, Streamlabs is just like continuously losing its mind today. 10 viewers. Ooh, thank you everybody. I appreciate all of you. You're very careful to not get the unpleasant fluid on your person. So he made a chessboard. Oh, did you imply? Did you bring up recursive that there were 16 cans for this reason? Because I mean that's only half a chess set. He needs another half of the chess set. Aha! Peel label from can of mayo and affixed to sash. Hell yeah. Chalk doesn't usually work that well on plastic or like the kind of label that goes on a can, but I'll buy it. Sure, whatever. Whatever, hussy. Whatever you want. Oh, I mean that the predictions list is for like big, broad, dumb predictions. As soon as he made the chessboard, like, all right, he's gonna play chess with all his stuff. Sure. In your heart, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love how on the stream every time Streamlabs like unfucks itself somewhat, the things gently pop back in. Survey surroundings in search of more terrain for city. Oh, the other side of the room. Well, fuck. There's the big old computer. It seems you've run out of territory for your western expansion, but there's still a lot of empty wall space. Perhaps your citizens would be happier with a colorful backdrop that would make them feel more at home. Using most of your imagination and an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you render a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You've decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet, around which orbits a single moon. You switch to another shade of blue and continue rendering on the west wall. Huh. This seems important as fuck. So, this is Skya. Skya has a moon. And there's something fucking over here that's just black. That's wild. Oh, shit. Orbiting much further from your city are 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you've decided. Yes, that makes sense, you think. Okay. So we have Volcano Planet. Year. These are immaculately rendered drawings for just some fucking chalk. Especially considering how shitty the clouds are. um, that's a very colorful one, and then this is just oil. This is just fucking oil. Wait. Oh, you're fucking right, Logers. That's a great point. Yeah, it's the label from the canister, and then he like drew some stuff on it. That's a great point. Thank you for pointing that out. So the fact that there are crazy clouds specifically only around these two, but these are gray and these are colorful. I think this is where John is. Because the imps leave oil everywhere. And the big bosses were called crude giants, like crude oil. I think John is on the oil planet. Huh. So if each character gets a planet, if each character gets a planet, let me assign them to the characters. So John gets this one. Oh, is my mouse frozen? Okay. John gets this one. Uh, this one is probably for GG because she's the peppy one, and she gets the colorful land. Dave probably gets the volcano because he's such a cool dude. And then I guess that leaves Rose with whatever this gear represents. I don't know about that. I don't think Rose would get this one. This is like way too colorful for her. Like way too bright and peppy. Dave could be either one of these two. John is on the oil planet. Dave on the volcano. Gigi on the colorful one, and Rose on the gear. this is subject to change because we have so literally the only reason I'm putting Gigi on this one is because we don't know anything about her other than her attitude. So I don't know if maybe she's like really into mechanics and like this is 100% hers, which means it goes Dave Rose. The monkey. Oh fuck, the monkey. I forgot about the monkey, dude. How am I supposed to progress in life after knowing about the monkey? I mean, that's fine. You do you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you just having fun. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! I told you about author commentary, bro! It keeps happening! Oh, load the next page. Oh, there we go. Oh, the boy! He do the boing! The John boy do the boing! Huzzah! And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is an ominous planet. Two more what? What did I do? Real world inventory. Um, Still waiting for Thursday. I'm sorry, buddy. We're getting there. We're gonna get to Thursday. On a side note, I don't have plans on Tuesday tomorrow, so we could do a special one-off stream. Because I usually go play board games, and now we're under curfew. And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is an ominous planet. A moon circles this one too. Huh. So really, really far away from all the other planets, there's a... I mean, if the other ones weren't presented in a layer of 4, obviously representing each character, I would give this one to Rose. Like, I'd give Rose the Dark Planet. Check that rampaging boy on the screen. Oh yeah, it's that guy. You had almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he has things well in hand. At the moment, he does not appear to need your help, and you've already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. Gotcha. See, I could have had that, but I had the wonderful Logers here to give me that information, so I appreciate it. They were paying attention. I was not paying attention. I do like that one of the roads leads to the computer. Like right here. I appreciate that. Wait, Vagabond, turn on the other 3 screens. You have no idea how to turn these on. There is no mouse for this weird quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command which will allow you to switch to another monitor? Press tab. That makes sense. Okay. He presses tab. There is the pumpkin button. Yeah, there's a pumpkin on the control. I saw it. It's right there. Right there. Pumpkin button. Oh, no, it's gone. Well, guys, it's been a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to have to end my life because of how bad this joke was. No, that's a pretty fucking great joke. Hussy, 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 hussy. Hussy, 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 hussy. Why? Why do you tab me? Press tab for tab. I mean, at least now he has liquids. I wouldn't recommend drinking only tab for any period of time. Wouldn't recommend drinking tab, period. But what can you do? Oh shit, if there's 16 tab cans and he doesn't drink, and he's gonna drink too many of them, then he can do chess of tab versus food can. Aha. Consume several cans. Ah, yes. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. That is not how you use drinks. I don't recommend doing this at all. You free the heavenly brown elixir from the jewels of pink carapace and imbibe like the wind. It is so sweet and sugary, you wonder how much sugar could fit in one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. Well, obviously we now have to do something. I think it's just Google Chrome wiling out. Yeah, that's like the cultural, like, apotheosis isn't the word. The cultural consensus on tab is, yeah, that it's bad. I mean, I use Firefox normally. I just wanted a separate browser to keep all the Homestuck stuff on, so I just use Chrome. Let's see. Saccharin. It's artificial sweetener. Diet soda. Tab energy. Oh, whoa. Tab energy. We've got tab strawberry, lemon lime, black cherry, root beer, ginger ale, orange, caffeine free, tab clear. Hell yeah, tab clear. Tab Southern African Customs Union variant. Tab extra. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tab extra. Full cola taste, no sugar. Oh, Jesus. Leave my site, tab extra. Oh, tab extra is Norwegian Pepsi Max. Discontinued in Sweden. Cameron Energy with entirely different recipe. Word is called in New Zealand, Mexico, and Spain. It's called Tab Fabulous. I want a can of Tab Fabulous. Tab Fabulous. Alright, while that loads, let's go back to reading Homestuck. Welcome the rest into the city. The Tabs are naturalized as loyal new citizens of Cantown. All cans are welcome and equal in your city, regardless of can content and whether empty or full. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything, they are just cans after all. Well, fine, be that way. Hit escape. Oh, it's another good one. If tab opened the tab thing, then hit escape. Yeah. Wait, make it bigger. Make it large. This is too small. Fuck. This image is so shitty quality. Tab fabulous. Fuel to be fabulous. A deliciously pink, sugar-free energy drink. It's a pink energy drink. I'm not going back to look at it, Eridan. I'm moving on. I just wanted to look at Tab Fabulous, not at anything else. Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. Hit escape, which seems to minimize the action window thingy and reveals a history of all the commands you've entered, which is useful. Yeah, this is everything that was said. Stupid, dumb. You use the arrow key to scroll up a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed into this stupid contraption. What a waste of time. Ooh. Home, view, switch 2, 3, 4, 1. So John Rose Dave GG. Control Option Shift PP. You got me. That was a good one, Hussy. Escape lock room 3 pass. View again and then reboot. You scroll all the way up to your first command. It looks like there are more commands above it. Maybe someone was entering commands on this thing before you? I mean, what kind of idiot doesn't know that? Okay. So the joke is that whatever drink is in those cans of Tab, it is in fact not Tab. He's actually just drinking like Mr. Publix or some random off-brand Dr. Pepper. Off-brand drinks that have clever names is... Oh, you don't know about Mr. Publix? What the fuck? Oh, it's not Mr. Publix. What is it? It's Doctor. It's Dr. Publix. Yes. It is their crappy off-brand. It is their crappy off-brand Dr. Pepper. It's called Dr. Publix. Sorry, it's not Mr. Publix. It's Dr. Publix. I apologize. Where's my diet page down? The only drink I drink is Caps Lock, by the way. There aren't many more. At the top of this list seems to be the very first command. Type switch 2. Oh, so 2 is Rose. You activate screen 2. The signal is garbled and you have no idea what you're looking at. Maybe some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help? F5. F5 is a kind of like a good energy drink name. Actually, I'm down for a can of F5. No one is around and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interaction with whatever's happening on this monitor. Oh, this is spoilers. This is so spoilers. What do you mean, how many beverages do we have? We have enough beverages, enough different types of beverages to fill, like, back and forth both sides a large grocery aisle. Owl. Like, literally so, like, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Publix, all the brands um of grocery store usually have their own version of every major drink. So not only I don't know, like aisles are like, at least the ones near me, they're probably like, I don't know, like 90 or 100 meters, maybe? Like long? Very long? The drink shenanigans that like are not on screen because Streamlabs is a shit is the best. But but yeah, there's like several major drink companies and they each make like 15 kinds of drinks. There's a bunch of indie drink companies that make like their own specialty drinks. Um I like getting cherry cream soda whenever I go, like the ones in glass bottles. Mm-hmm. It's another one of those rapscallions. The monitor is locked too, so you can't tell them what to do. Not that you would want to, since it just looks more confusing nonsense to you. You consider switching to screen full, but decide against it. You have a feeling that whatever is there would just confuse you even more, and you don't even really care that much anyway. I have not, other than orange and cherry, Coca-Cola, glass bottle Cokes are awesome. I actually have a small collection of glass bottle Cokes, some of which I got at the Coke factory in Atlanta, about 10 years ago. Still full of Coke. Didn't never drink that Coke. It's just 10-year-old Coke sitting on my shelf, sealed in a bottle. Um, hell yeah. Okay, so let me talk about the flashing nonsense that's on my screen. So Cal's dead. I have a feeling we're gonna be shown this later, so I won't mark Cal as slain just yet. He prototyped the fucking bird. The fucking bird. I guess I guess that doesn't count. It doesn't count. Um no, it's one of I did put one of his, right? It was a dead animal, but like it wasn't one of the ones he had in his room. It was just one he murdered. um sure. Yeah. Sure, sure, sure. Uh And then we're going to do a new one down here somewhere. And we're going to just take this and dump it in the failed box. That's the failed box. It can go down here. And then this can come off. I still think he's gonna tier 2 Lil Cow, even if he's torn up, right? He could steer tier 2 it. Type home. Do it. Type home. Subject to change. I mean... Oh, gotcha. We'll come back to it. Don't worry about it. Technically, my life is subject to change. Can I get the next Homestuck page, please? Okay. All full screens activate. They display a countdown starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. Because of fucking course it does. Thank you, Hussy, for forcing your numeration fetish upon us. Type reboot. Yes, let's watch an episode of Reboot. Yes, the classic TV show Reboot. We're going to be watching an episode of it. You can't! Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Be the mayor. Enough of this nonsense. You're an important mayor, and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a carapace fist, which is to say firm, yet polished, and as supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for that clock to count down. Create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. Seaweed. Oh, the artichoke's plane. And the hat. There's a fucking bamboo shoots can? What the fuck? There's a big old cough. Maybe a sneeze in the background. Ah, Mayor. I like his Mayor. This is a more clever idea than I had earlier. My idea was just to do cans versus, like, tab versus food. But marking them is actually, like, really fucking smart. I'll have to concede that to Mr. Wayward Vagabond / Mr. Andrew Hussey. That was a smart-ass move. You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up all the can power available to create a vigilant town militia. You divide them into 2 groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using the piece of white chalk and the motor oil. You then organize them in phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you're through with them, your forces will be a well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership. So yeah, chalk, well-oiled machine, chalk it up, can, tab, can Parkway, can Boulevard, can Drive. Did you mean to post something, or did you just type AH commentary? Wayward vagabond, lead your men to victory. Play a game of chess against yourself. Bamboo shoots, radishes, pickles. Okay, you got me. Oh, the loading screen is his barcode. That's cute. What the fuck did you castle that early? And then move this back? What the fuck? What kind of chess player is this guy? What's happening? And then he has 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. Yep. Mourn the loss of Citizen Tab. Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in this liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You're starting to wonder what would happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to be near it when this happens. That's wild. I genuinely want to look up what game that was, because all I noticed was the really early castle and the retreating knight at the beginning, which is wild. I am the most amateur of chess players, so I don't know very much about high level chess play. I know enough to teach, which is something I like doing, teaching board games. But there goes Streamlabs. But that was like really interesting, actually. If it is a Bobby Fischer game, that's wild. Minutes in the future, though perhaps not as few as implied by circumstance. I will 100% host a mahjong stream if you want. The game's fun as fuck. I own a set in real life and often play on board game nights on Tuesdays. In real life, of course. But I'll have to find a suitable... Actually, the Ricci Mahjong... The Ricci Mahjong minigame in that new 51 Board Games Switch thing is coming out. So that'll be sick. Or I could just play Yakuza 0. Or we could just play Yakuza 0. Or we could just play Yakuza 0. Let's just play Yakuza 0. Let's play Yakuza 0 on stream. That sounds great. Let's play all the Yakuza game modes on stream. Let's just do that. Let's just commit. Let's just double down. A peregrine mendicant. Peregrine mendicant. Peregrine mendicant. PM. Mr. Shakedown. I have only gotten a couple hours into Yakuza 0, and then I put it down. I was playing on PS4. So I'd love to pick it up. I own most of them on Steam. I own too many games on Steam. That's a big deal. That's part of the reason I want to stream, is to get to some of these old games. Peregrine mendicant trundles precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestially ominous. Well, let's look at this. Oh, it's one of the white chess pieces, and she has mailboxes. They. I don't know why I said she. He. They. I don't know. They're Oh, there's a big thing in the sky. Huh. The tires are like really, they're like the weird overfilled bouncy tires. What the fuck? There's a big thing in the sky. What the fuck's happening? Is that is there a meteor gonna crash in 4 minutes? Is that what's happening? Go outside and get some sun. You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures. By which, of course, you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing green has grown in years. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. That's ominous. So he's locked in? That's wild. Ooh. Okay, LCD panel. Okay. So wait. So these are all symbols that are in the game construct that represent something in the game construct. Um the house symbol being the logo of Suburb. Um and then this is the alchemy logo, and this is the like the seven rings he has to travel. Use the spirograph. Um, that's interesting. I like this. The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. I wonder what these rooms do. This is probably actually like an alchemy room, and this is a travel room? I don't know how that would work. Maybe teleport room? Something like that? Curiously prod the funny-looking spirograph. It appears the funny-looking spirograph room is locked. Oh no. Ooh woo even. I mean, the world might end twice. I don't know. Wait. Oh, it's slightly different? That's interesting. I need a side-by-side comparison, but that's interesting that it is slightly different. The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you, while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. That's kind of wild. Select the triangle fractal. The triangle fractal room does not appear to be locked. Alright, well, let's go check it out. 120 degrees of the darkness. Okay. You go through the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted all that time in, while a clock was ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom. I guess, yeah, you just smack the room you're on over and over and over and over and just spin for hours. Spin! As someone might say. Maybe there is something in here that will help you escape. I beat you. I beat you to it, Eridan. You can't beat me. I'm the streamer here. I make the speed jokes. Against the wall, there is another perplexing contraption. Please show it to me. Show it to me. Stream. What am I looking at? Oh shit. Oh, this is wild. Okay, let me look at this first then. You're right, it is a different fractal. You are right. Tab fabulous. tabulous. Um, this is a lot of info, right? Yeah, the this page is tabulously wild. Um, so this confirms the map of the world that they're in, both the real world and the game world. Oh, don't worry. I actually personally work with 900 million tabs open on 5 different windows. So I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, I'm that kind of person. I'm reading this chat on a Firefox window on my second computer with 18 tabs open. So like, yeah, it's happening. Don't worry about it. One of those tabs is uploading fucking one of these streams. um so this is like, so there's Earth and then the game world with Skya, the 4 planets, the I don't know what this is. Oh, Skya's moon. Does Skya's moon have another moon? That's wild. And then the mysterious dark planet outside of everything over here. Okay. And then we have vertical, horizontal, depth. So you have X, Y, Z, and then a time. And we're at 2009, 413, time 1213. It's already been preset. And then you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and then you take the moon. Then you take the moon, and then you take the moon. And then you take the moon. Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel that catches your eye. It has 2 large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for some numbers which already appear to be modifiable with the dials. To the right, some... My phone is... Okay, phone. Thank you. Here, modifiable with the dials to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. And it looks like there was a meter stick propped up there for some reason. I appreciate all the chowder happening in the chat right now. I love chowder. Let's all watch chowder as a stream. Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. Make a meter spear. I don't have all the information, but this looks to me like it's maybe a teleporter. Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. I said that already. Make the meter spear. Do it. Stab fucking fools with your meter. With the cadence of your music, stab other folks. Ha ha. Ha. Meter. It's a music joke. Ha. Open the next page, Homestuck. I clicked on it. Meter. You immediately craft a measuring spear through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. Or it would obviously be the most important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife, it makes you want to slit your wrists. Or at least flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Don't slit your wrists, guys. Problem Sooth reference, more like problematic content. Deb, look at the other wall. Oh, well, it's a teleporter. It's just a teleporter. Maybe a time laporter too, because there's a time travel time laport. Tele. What's another word for time? Chrono teleportation. So it's a chrono teleporter. There we go. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. You, of course, have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about. So, you need tele in there, because the tele part is the method, because portation obviously is the transportation part, and then chrono being the no, I'm so stupid. Tele is the prefix, so it's telechronoportation. Thank you, Riri Cursive. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I would totally read Pompous Sleuth. I'll press the triangle pattern. You go back to the control panel, which probably obviously controls that gizmo, and you press the big blue button, which is obviously the most obvious thing to push. You purify a pumpkin. Huh. Huh. So it telechronoports things to you, or I guess using the verbiage used here, purifies. It purifies things. Okay, that's neat. And I appreciate the consistent viewer base I got here. Thank you guys so much again. Examine pumpkin. It appears this mysterious gourd was transported, purified, from a specific time and location somewhere on this planet that you are on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There is a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will prove to be relevant in any way. So the symbol, obviously very relevant, and confirmation that the location where he is at right now is Earth. I'm running out of space. I don't know what to call them other than chess people. Sent to Earth. Post meteors for conquest repopulation. Some of these are getting like really Unsure. What do you mean, where the fuck did the pumpkin come from? It came from wherever those coordinates are. Which I'm assuming aren't real coordinates, and therefore I can't look it up. And yeah, this is a relevant symbol. It's obviously an awu, I think. It's got ears and the side floof. Wolf awu? Well, yeah, the coordinates were punched in, and then he hit the button. Don't go bother real life John. That's rude. He doesn't need visitors. He doesn't need like random kids knocking on his door and going, Homestuck. What pumpkin? Okay, I'll try the coordinates. You're gonna make me try the coordinates. I'm trying the coordinates. Doing it. Doing it for the fans. Dab, 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 dab. Also, stop being shitty. Homestuck. I hope it was on the last page. Homestuck. Oh, nope, wasn't on the last page. Alright, let's go back another one. Oh, there it is. Okay. You ever done multi-tab shenanigans? GPS coordinates. Feeling bad, I got sunshine in a bag of future. Okay. Google is not cooperating. Negative 0.9 55766, and then negative 174.759521. Somewhere in the South Pacific? What the fuck? I have to install an Xbox update. Oh, near Australia. The Samoan Islands and stuff. That's cool. And Hawaii's over here. Huh. I don't know if that's relevant. We'll find out, I guess. Devour pumpkin. Alright, let's eat the shit out of this pumpkin. Oh, he nibbles on the green part, of course. You consider dining on the right flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifying gets the better of you. You try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless. Inspect green buttons. You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon for the one on the left is that house shape you've seen plenty of times before. On the right one, on closer inspection, seems to be a map for this underground facility with an X marking its center. Press the green button on the right. Okay. I genuinely don't have any idea what these buttons do. Oh, okay. You push the button, all the numbers change. Perhaps these are the coordinates for the location of the center of this facility along with the local date and time? If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings. It looks very different to where we got the pumpkin from. Fiddle with the dials. Alright, so you can change the time. One way to find out will be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traveled in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic unit of human measurement. You will go with that. Yeah, let's go metric system. Purify your trusty knife. You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify your trusty knife. Purify Cantown. You nudge the numbers a bit more and purify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You want to believe that time is at a premium after all, which is why we have been fucking about ever so often. Disappearify the pumpkin. Does this machine look like a de-purifier to you? Honestly, the idea that an purifier could both purify and disappearify things is so laughably ridiculous. You wish that someone would de-purify your brain and re-purify it with a brain that is more smart and less dumb. I guess we're done, chat, because the machine can't do two things at a time. Also, he has a dunce hat. Or they have it outside. Use trusty knife to carve spook schema in pumpkin. That's another problem, sleuth. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all and is basically meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve up the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. Move spirograph switch. You cannot move it. It has a spirograph-shaped indentation and will probably require a special kind of key to turn it. Probably this button. Purify a firefly out of the amber. Can you do that? That'd be amazing. Oh, yay! Buddy! Firefly buddy! Firefly buddy. We have a firefly buddy now. Oh, shit. I 100% meant to mute that, and then Streamlabs flipped out, and I don't know if that sneeze was muted or not. Whoops. Fuck. I want to be a rude streamer. Firefly buddy. Yay. You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you. Buddy. Adjust time dial to purify rotten pumpkin. Why the fuck would you want to do this? Excuse me while I blow my nose. The past. You end Serenity. Her name's Serenity. That's a good name. Who gave her that name? Was it Hussey or or did he take it from the chat? That's a good ass name. You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with your purifier. You are assuming she is a girl firefly even though you are not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. Eridan, excuse me. Excuse me? Aridin? You mean the movie Serenity? Based off the TV show Firefly? Is that what you're talking about? Isn't the ship fucking named Serenity in Firefly? That's the whole point. And the movie was called Serenity because they couldn't call it Firefly or whatever for some reason. Can he even take this pumpkin since he ate it in the past? Oh shit. RIP MSPA forums. Data corrupted. It seems the purifier cannot purify something if it will create a time paradox. There we go. Cool. A gelatinous ghost pumpkin purifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Paradox ghost pumpkins. Hooray. Thank you, Hussy. I appreciate you. Purify the grate over the entrance to the facility. God fucking damn it. Is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. Space, dash, space, 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 dash. Oh, shit. Let's go! Alright. Let's go! Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot that while trapped in ambush, she was witness to all your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows the timer is about to expire. It is time to get this show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates with the right green button again, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units. Ouch. This seems super dangerous for living things. Hasten to the exit post-haste. As hastily as you can haste to the exit, hasten to it post-haste. Haste gives creatures the ability to attack the turn they enter play. Multiple instances of haste are redundant. Unless you're playing with the booze cube, unless, therefore, ooh, things. Okay. Okay. I mean, are we getting out of here? This is incredibly silly. He just fucking fell. Like, he just fell. Like, he's just a dumbass and fell. I get climbing a narrow ladder while holding a pumpkin full of shit, I guess, is hard, you know? And especially under pressure. Dude, I wish I went to climbing college. Unpsych. You attempt the rare and dangerous 5 times cliffhanger combo and fail. We are doing it, man. We are making this happen. Ascend. Oh, yeah, it's definitely Earth. Post explosions, probably. PogChamp. Poggers, dude. Whoa. Excuse me? Alright, there we go. We going. Ooh, baby, we going. Oh. This island is wild. Reminds me of that volcano planet. Oh, Rose. Oh, shit. Mom, do something. Be less drunk. Save the child. What the fuck? She has a coffin button? Oh, Dad, you're cuffed. Oh, but they were trick handcuffs. He knew it. And he's got the barbasol. Dave. Let's go. Fight your bro for some reason. Why is he fighting his bro again? Oh, no way! This is where the coordinate they got the pumpkin from. I noticed that. Oh, for the betas, yes. Can you just ask for them? That was a lot. Okay. Recap. So the timer went off. The pod he was in took off. And then went across the world. At some point, a meteor hit, or no, at some point a tree grew and had a another pod as a fruit, which is wild. But I mean, the game's already shown it can do that with the apple, so that's fine. And that's where the Peregrine Mendicant was and had seen the thing going overhead. Then it kept going further, and then it went really far in the past, showed us this island that got formed by a meteor strike. And then a temple was built there, and then died off. And then Rose is dealing with the fire. Mom pressed a button. She had a cat control panel that she then pressed the button on, and then the coffin fell into a something. The lightning flashed and showed the lab had the spirograph image. I believe the first two buttons were already pressed, and then she pressed the third one. It may have been the sequence that did that. The Dave is on the roof about to battle Bro and Cal, and the ship touches down at the same coordinates we got the pumpkin from, somewhere near Samoa, near the Samoan Islands. But in the future, and in that on that island in 2009, there will be a pumpkin that disappears. I don't know if that's a real prediction, but and Eridan, I totally get that. Like it makes a lot of sense. It was a good flash. I liked it. Can we get the next page, Homestuck? Oh, end of Act 2. Oh, we made it through Act 2, guys. Hell yeah. I felt that way about My Little Pony. Just 100%. I think I showed them the wedding two-parter, and then I just never brought it up again. End of Act 2. That's a milestone. Hell yeah. Alright, we only got, what is it? How many acts? 8? 10? 25? 8,000? What page are we on? Page 758. So we've made a lot of progress. How many acts is a loaded question? Okay. Dad John. If it's spoilers, don't tell me. Alright, we have Colonel Sasuke's daunting texts of magical frivolity and practical japery. And we see the inside of it. The Colonel amuses men marginally less soothed than he on a sweltering Mississippi evening. In true Sasuke form, he puts his astonishing julep intake to use with a textbook execution of Butterfinger's solitaire. That's a lot of acts. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so excited to read this, guys. Oh my god. Wait, do you want me to see this video before I read this letter? Because I want to read this letter. That's so nice. Whatever. Okay. It's just between acts. Why did you show me that? And why did I like it so much? Oh, it was made by Hasi. Okay, that was fucking funny. The cut to the end credits is what makes it funny. All right, let me. Do I do this in the Nana voice? Because it's a lot, but. Oh, fuck. Okay. We at least need to see episode 2. There's a playlist. Okay. 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 Why? Why are you making me watch Riker have sex with himself?
Captain,
No, I must. As a matter of fact, be getting back to the bridge.
we are exploring the unknown.
Captain, perhaps I should remain and further entertain our guest. No.
No. No. Alright, I need to. I'll save this and show this to my friends, actually. That was fucking funny. No. Let me see if I can make the Nana voice less ear grating. How about that? I'll try to do a nice compromise with the voice instead of just abandoning it completely. Dear John, you are no doubt reading this as a handsome and strapping young man. Why, the man grit needed to lift the book itself is a sign of your maturity. Not even to speak of the wisdom needed to grasp the nuance of Sasaka's time-tested mischief. I am so proud of you, grandson. Don't try me with the Gilbert Gottfried. I could put some, like, cringe into my voice. How I wish I could have delivered this heirloom to you in the flesh, but I am afraid it wasn't in the cards. For you see, John, like you, this book must yet take a journey. Its journey will end on the final day of my life, and even then will continue some. Will continue some, maybe. It's hard to read. Though I suppose that will be up to your father? Perhaps he will discuss it with you one day when he or you are ready. You are no doubt reading this as a handsome and strapping young man. Why? Oh, fuck. It's here. I'm so dumb. I thought it was just more. In the flesh, final day, father. What was I concerned about? We'll continue some. Okay. But it is your journey I am writing about to wish you luck. There will come a day when you will be thrust into another world, and once you arrive, that is only the beginning. You will soon delve even deeper into a realm of warring royalty in a timeless No, I was reading from the handwritten text, that's why I was struggling. From it. In a timeless expanse, a realm of agents and exiles and consorts and candle sprites, of toiling underlings and slumbering denizens, a realm where four will gather, the air of breath and sea of light, the night of time and witch of space, and together they will ascend. John, if only you knew how important you were. I regret my passing came so early in your life, and yet I feel in my heart we have already met. But what I know for sure is that we will meet again. Until then, John, I do hope your father keeps you well fed. With love, Nana. P.S. Hoo hoo hoo. Wow, that's so much exposition. Holy shit. Confirmed. 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 Dave is the Knight of Time. Because, I mean, I guess, because, okay, so, not confirmed. Not confirmed. Just, Knight of Time is one of them, and I would assign it to Dave. If you made me. Seer of Light is probably GG. I would give Knight of Time to Dave. So Witch of Space would be Rose, and that leaves Air of Breath for John. But it's not confirmed that it's Dave, but I'm like 80% sure it's Dave. But it's not confirmed, so I'll leave it on the prediction list. But I'm about it. Also, so Warring Royalty, so that's the chessboard. Timeless Expanse is the universe that they're in. Oof. Agents, Exiles, Concerts, Kernel Sprites. We only know of these. Fuck. Sorry. So... terms... Agents... Exiles... Consorts... and underlings and denizens. I'm not sure whether to assign the bad guys that John is fighting to underlings or denizens or agents. Space, Dave, Knight of Time, and Seer of Light. Did you guys get really quiet because you can't comment on what I'm saying because it's spoilers? I get that. I do. Alright. You guys ready for Act 3, or should we call the stream here? The Monday stream usually tends to be shorter. Like I could go for another hour, maybe. Alright, we can keep going. I'm okay with that. I am okie doke with that. Act 3. Hey guys, can I get an F in the chat for Homestuck? It's so wild that I can look over at Twitch, seeing me live, seeing people chat, but this website didn't load. Are you kidding me? I can't read page 760. Guys, can you check if Homestuck's dead? Did Homestuck die? Did Homestuck die midstream? Okay. So it's Google? Okay, we're good. It's loading it. Wild. What? The problem is me. Fuck. Google, stop being a bitch. I guess we have to be Firefox for. Let's be the other guy. Let's be Fire. Ooh! Let's be Firefox. Okay, so this is presumably GG or a 5th character that I don't know, which would be annoying, but I mean, let's figure it out. A silly girl naps by her flowers. It is quite likely that she tired herself out with a variety of silly antics, as silly girls are often known to do. She may have a silly name too, or maybe not. It is hard to say for sure without asking her. But since she's slumbering peacefully, it'd be a shame to wake her up. You might as well just give her a name right now. RK, open Firefox browser. Enter name. Farm Stink Buttlass. So let's go back here. What the fuck are these? Is this just like artistically rendered flowers or just hussy shit? I don't want to look at it. There's the pumpkin and a flute. Susan Soliloquy. If I was still doing the name thing, that would be your name. Susan Soliloquy. Let's find out what her name is. I guess her name is Farm Stink. Wake up! You try to rouse Farm Stink from her slumber, but she really is down for the count. Looks like she's holding some sort of note. Retrieve arms from... Oh, the fucking arms joke. We have to do it for every character. They're right there! In plain sight! Look, they are flashing red. Trump pumpkin. Oh, okay. So this is where we purify the pumpkin, and then we get our own self-created what pumpkin right here. We're doing it, guys. We're making this happen. There we go. And there it is. And boom goes the dynamite. Dip dap, dibble bop. Dab 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 dab. It's happen. What the fuck else does that word mean? We're making it happen. What pumpkin? You see no pumpkin, and it is frankly hard to imagine there was ever a pumpkin in plain sight or otherwise. Anyway, that'd be a really terrible thing to do to poor sweet Farm Stink. I'm gonna put her actual name in the thing. I'm not writing Farm Stink in the thing. Okay, we look at her note. Somehow nudging it out even though it's red. I mean, it's... Some people do this thing where they read through typos as if they were written correctly without noticing, and that happens a lot. Unless they go happen spelled wrong, which is just annoying. Just say happen. Farm stink? That is incredibly silly and just a little bit rude. My name is... Try again. Jade Harley. Jade. That's a good name. That's a good name. I'm happy. Where is find and replace? I would love to know where that tool is. How the fuck do you find and replace? I wanna like find and replace each instance of GG with Jade Harley, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll just put it in the characters and fix it later. Jade Harley. Well, I want the opposite. Control F, GG. Because, but I mean, I want to like in Word you can find and auto replace every instance of it. But I guess we can't do that in this one. I'm just gonna replace it with Jade, and Jade, and Jade Harley. We get tier 1, tier 2. I have no guesses. We haven't even gotten her introductory paragraph. Okay. Jade Harley. She looks cute. She's got little buck teeth. She got a pumpkin. She got a shirt pumpkin. Examine room. We have squash, asparagus, peas, unnamed fruit. Right here. Your name is Jade. You have just woken up from a restful nap, and as usual, you have no recollection of having fallen asleep. You have quite a number of interests. So many, in fact, you have trouble keeping up with them all, even with assortment of colorful reminders on your fingers. To help you sort out everything in your mind. Nevertheless, when you spend time in your garden atrium, the only thing on your mind is your deep passion for horticulture. What will you do? Jade, play a silly flute refrain. So she likes horticulture, music, a bunch of other shit apparently, and forgets things and is narcoleptic. Great. Wonderful. Good. Yes. It's exactly what they want. Jade, play music for me. Run Adobe Flash. Oh, I forgot. We're on a new browser, so I have to enable Flash on this browser. Oh, no. Wood Idol. This is exactly the point of the stream. It's me trying to figure out what's happening as it's happening. Are you sure? Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Shut up! I was not. Press L. What is L? Nothing. L does nothing. L does nothing. Oh. Oh. I pressed it like 10 times and it finally did something. That's wild. Now it doesn't do anything anymore. No, now nothing does anything anymore. Wild. No, I think the flash just broke. Anywho, let's continue. That was amusing. I liked it. Somebody clip me playing Yankee Doodle. Wow, you really suck at this thing. Maybe you should try playing an instrument like you actually know how to play instead of like the one in your bedroom. Honestly, you have no idea where this flute even came from. Things seem to appear and disappear around here all the time. Especially to your unending chagrin, any sort of large orange cord that might be laying around. You consider throwing the flute down in disgust. Jade, capture log, flute. On second thought, it was a perfectly nice flute, and there is no reason to take your frustration out on it. Yeah, that's another wide question mark. You just need some practice. But before you capture log the flute, you will first need to set your fetch modus. What data structure? It would have to be some sort of like object-oriented thing. Or some sort of table. It's probably tables. Hers is probably tables. Let's be real. Jade, set modus. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? No way! No way, this is sick! Okay, so we've got Boggle, Pictionary, Monopoly, Yahtzee, Clue, Connect 4, Jenga, Battleship, Ouija, Guess Who, Operation, and Memory. Okay. So she's gonna pick memory, it looks like. Let me read the thing. You have a wide variety of fetch modi to choose from. You were really excited when your grandpa bought you this modus set for Christmas. He is a total badass, even if a little strict. You typically opt for the memory modus when it comes to terms of day-to-day practicality. So confirmed her guardian is Grandpa? Grandpa? Granddad. Grandpa. A total badass. Also strict. Okay, so I'll confess, you're right, I did never put down Beck. Let me do that real quick and then we'll talk about the modi. Beck. Jade's friend / dog. What the fuck is... Were you guys just quoting Granddad? I got real confused. I'm not gonna scream that for you, but that was good. I like that. Alright, so I'll confess, I don't know how to play Boggle. I'm sorry, I think it's a dice game that involves words, but don't remember how to play it. Pictionary, you capture lock the item and then you have to draw it to get it back out. That one's easy. Monopoly, you have to pay Monopoly money to get your items. / you need to buy all cards. 2-player modus, you have to auction all the cards. Wild. Gotcha. So, according to Ruby Recursive, Boggle would work very well, actually, as a fetch modus. As an annoying one, but a one that works. Monopoly seems way too complex of a game to be a modi. Like, I need more context for that. The only hint here is that there's 2 cards of the same color, so you need to have multiple colored cards and match them about. Yahtzee would assign a dice total or combination to an item, and you would have to fucking sit there and roll dice until you get the thing you want. Clue, you would have to solve a mystery for each item, which would be wild. I don't know how that would work. Clue is another one that's wild that I wouldn't really assign a thing to. Are there author's notes about how much Hussey did or did not think about any of these? Connect 4 would probably be like, once you connect 4, you get all 4 of the things on those items. Or it splits an item into 4 cards and you have to connect them or something. Jenga's pretty easy. You just like pull the items out, but they're in the tower, so if you fuck up the tower, all the items fall out, because of course they do. Battleship would probably hide your items randomly in the grid and you have to hit them to get them. Ouija would mean you get a random item, fuck you. This is just you get a random item, suck my dick. Guess who would assign characteristics to each item and then randomize them, and then you'd have to guess which one you want, probably. I'm not going super deep into any of these because that'd be way too long. Operation is you probably just have to play Operation with like a tablet or something, or with like the back of the card, but then all your items are in different points of the body, and then you have to try and pick them up, and it's really hard to do. And then memory is just matched, like you put an item in, it gets split into 2 and shuffled, and then you have to find it. That's easy. You typically opt for the memory modus when it comes to the matters of day-to-day practicality. Jade, select memory. Yep. You set your modus to... Oh, that's fucking obnoxious. So all the other cards are blank except for the exact 2 you need while you go down the list. That's wild. You set your modus to memory and capture lock the flute. You then allot 9 cards to the modus from your deck. Since that will be more than enough for your needs at the moment, the modus grabs 9 more cards for matching purposes. The flute is split up on 2 blank cards, mixed randomly into the grid. To retrieve the item, you must first pick 1 card and then pick its matching card. For the typical Stilla deck, so this modus presents a frustrating guessing game and a lot of wasted time on mismatching. But you like it because you seem to have a knack for always guessing right on the first try. Because she is a fucking seer. Oh, hey Saber. Welcome. If you missed it, we got like titles for all the characters, and I assigned them, and Jade is a fucking seer because she knows things. So I wasn't told which character was which specifically, just so you know. I just was given the 4 titles. And I was like, oh, this is this character, this is this character. And we also finished Act 2. We're now in Act 3. This is right at the beginning of Act 3. We just got introduced to Jade. Jade squealed like a piglet and fertilized some plants. It is an awfully silly idea and is basically a waste of everyone's time. You will predictably disregard this thought and focus on more sensible objectives at once, which 100% means that the next panel is Hussey fucking doing the thing. He's going to do the thing. He did the thing. Why is Pig Jade so cute? It's one of the big mysteries of life. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Oh, there goes the fertilizer. You captured the bag of fertilizer. Do I remember the tallest man I've ever seen? Yes, it was in a documentary about the tallest man in the world. It was quite a good one. Do you remember the amount of breads that you've eaten? Is the real question. Jade, consult colorful reminders. You tend to have a lot of things on your mind at once, and you can be a little forgetful, so you keep a variety of colored strings on your fingers as reminders. Each one means there is something different to remember at a certain time. In fact, looking at your index finger reminds you that there is something important to remember now. It is your friend John's birthday. The green string reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today. The blue string also reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today, though in a way that means something slightly different. You are further reminded that you have some things to do outside your house soon, but you should stop by your room first for some supplies, and most importantly, to see if John is online and wish him a happy birthday. We are referencing two different things, yes, of course we are. So I'm assuming she is receiving a present from John the same day that John is receiving her present. But John's present from her is in Dad's car, which is at the bottom of whatever hell exists in this universe. Shrek 2. Shrek. Jade, capture look the pumpkin growing next to you. You snap up that pumpkin, which seems suitably ripe for the taking. Hopefully the safety of your Siladex will prevent it from being spirited away like so many of its ephemeral ancestors. Ephemeral ancestors. Jade, exit this room. There's a staircase and some more hanging weird plants. Oh, Jesus. You make your way to the middle of the garden atrium, where a stairwell joins the 4 atrium wings. Upstairs is your grandfather's laboratory, as well as your bedroom. Jade, just fucking capture log something. Your memory modus is hardly any fun without much stuff in it, so you decide to stock up on fresh produce to fill some more cards. You pick a juicy crab apple. That apple is having the time of its fucking life. You go pick a nice looking key lime. Oh, her shirt is different. It's now a science. The apple is, yes, it is that, but it's also the shocked Pikachu. Then a delicious mandarin orange. Those are your favorite. These are reminding me of the... What the fuck is it called? Is it the... I keep wanting to say the Logic Man? Whatever that... The weird Jim Henson puppet that is just it's just 3 circles that move on a black background. The Limbo the Organized Mind. Yes, Limbo. Have you guys seen this?
My next guess is the,
Look at this thing.
I've learned to walk around inside my own head. Now, it may sound silly to you, but it's been very, very helpful to me.
Look at this thing.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's
You should
wild.
try it.
Yeah, it's like this.
You have to pass through the medulla
Just the eyes and the mouth on no background or a green screen. This was on Sesame Street.
Kind of like plumbing.
By the way, this puppet was on, I think, 1 or 2 episodes of Sesame Street. It did a counting segment. In 1974. This whole film is wild. By the way, go check it out. It's wild. Like, actually watch it. Did this inspire Face? I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, these like expressions were reminding me of that puppet. Then a delicious mandarin orange. Those are your favorite. And finally, a ripe yellow Eureka lemon. Lemons are great, and this lemon is missing part of itself in its extreme happiness. Modus fun aside, you feel it is impossible to have too many fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. Jade, go upstairs to... Oh, fuck, it is gone. You're right. Pumpkin is dead. Crab Rave. Let me go back and play Crab Rave on the flute. Okay, I'm not going to. Jade, go upstairs to bedroom. What? Oh, her shirt changed again. Also, she has a built-in purifier with the same system. Oh, you transportalize upstairs. Just above is your room. Okay, so we've got like some power thing here. Her shirt keeps changing, which is wild. Jade, ascend. You enter your bedroom. On this side of the room, you're immediately confronted with numerous artifacts highlighting your various interests. I would like a shirt that changes logos randomly. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's look at this. So she likes the weird thing that John likes. Some jellyfish things. Weird puppets. What the fuck? Dave sent her a thing. Is that a base? Hell yeah. And then some sort of top-down shooter on her dresser. Show me the whole room. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this. You are an avid follower of cartoon shows of considerable nostalgic appeal. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of an anthropomorphic... This is a combination of 2 words that's fucking me up. Anthropomorphological persuasion. You have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently can be found dabbling in rather advanced gadgetry. You enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Your love of gardening transcends the glass confines of your atrium, and you are at times prone to patterns of precognitive prognostication. You consider very briefly the question, what will you do? But you quickly realize there's only one half of your room, and therefore host to only half of your interest to choose from. Alright, so she likes kid shows, which I share. She is a furry. Same. She likes nuclear physics. Alright, good for you. Narcolepsy? I mean, I've been taking naps in the middle of the day, so sure, whatever. I'm not a gardener. I don't do gardening. And I'm not a fucking precog from Minority Report. But she's got a cool base. She's got... Oh my god. Did Dave draw her furry sweet bro and hella Jeff as a fucking present? Dave drew her furry art. That's adorable. That makes me like Dave so much more. That's like a really kind thing to do. Like speaking as a quote-unquote furry, speaking as a quote-unquote furry, the having an artist of a property draw their characters as anthropomorphical animals is not something that happens, really. So that's like really, really nice. I really appreciate that. Jade, explore the other half of your room. Also, that makes sense why this puppet has a fucking muzzle. Manthrochaps? Manthrochaps. This one also has a muzzle. Over here, there are yet more articles of your aforementioned interests, and then some. Additional telltale signs of your enthusiasm for nostalgic television mingle with your assortment of game-hunting firearms. You are a skilled markswoman. Guns are awesome, I agree. Though your crosshands would never settle on fuck. I lost all my words. Though your crosshands would never settle on an innocent creature, anthropomorphologically persuaded or otherwise. Fuck, hussy made a word I can't say. I'm so mad. I was so confident coming into this that I could say all the hussy words. And I've been dethroned. I've been dethroned. It doesn't look like the chat thing is updating. Anthropomorphological. Thank you, recursive. Yeah, the chat thing is borked on Streamlabs. Well, let's keep going. Your work table is littered with equipment to facilitate your tinkering. For you, experimentation is not a particularly exact science, and you lean heavily on sharp intuition for consistently and eerily optimal results. Nevertheless, you still have not been able to get that broad, flat gizmo there to work, which is the design you have borrowed from one of your grandpa's more mysterious inventions. You are a great admirer of his, and you are not alone. Your grandfather is a world-renowned explorer, naturalist, treasure hunter, archaeologist, scientist, adventurer, big game hunter, billionaire extraordinaire. He has taught you everything you know. But in spite of all of his lessons, it is still difficult to escape his stern lectures when you are on the way out of the house to run your errands. He spent most of his time in the grand foyer, stirring in his own intensity and charisma. So she's trying to make a problem sleuth window for some reason. And there's some uranium and nuclear shit, and a reactor, and gun, and also gun. And her bed has the not a sun on it. That's interesting. it's got, I think this isn't actually the sun, and it's a different object in the sky they just haven't talked about. Also, her bed has laser powers. Also a base. And today will likely be no exception. Among the errands you have planned is to venture out to find your pet and best friend named Becquerel. This animal must be fed, and he will not be happy if he is not. If he is not happy, then you will not be happy. But first, you really should dig out your computer and say hi to John. Now, what will you do? Okay. It is Becquerel. Fuck. Jade's friend / dog. Confirmed. Where'd my numbers go? 13. Okay. Cheats at science. Stop! Also, yes. Has too many interests. Don't at me. And likes shoot gun. Quickly retrieve firearms from wall. Oh, she has a rifle kind. Rifle kind's a good one. That's a good strife kind. You equip your trusty hunting rifle. There'd be hell to pay if your granddad caught you leaving the house without it. Yes, as a 13-year-old, I too had a trusty hunting rifle. Right now, all I have is an airsoft MP5 for shooting friends with. Neutral special Harley has a gun. Jade, wonder why the design on your shirt changed. There isn't much to wonder, really. You left the wardrobifier on its randomization setting. Okay, that's neat. So she has one shirt, but 10 settings. One of which is the sun again, which is, or the not a sun, which is wild. You contemplate. Oh, that's one of the things. That's also one of the things. This, and this being symbols is wild. You may contemplate which shirt design you favor the most and commit to that setting in the future. Jade, capture log nearest Squiddles doll and hug it. I did forget to comment on the Squiddles poster. Before you can grab one, the powerful electromagnets concealed in their underbellies become activated, and two of them get all tangled up with each other playfully. Tangle buddies. That's cute. Powerful electromagnets in a children's toy does not seem the way to go, but I am not a toy manufacturer. You capture lock the Tangle Buddies. Jade, lose interest in fauna and never speak of it again. No, don't defurryify her. Oh, there we go. Oh, but you could never do that. What marvelous creatures they are. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. How you wish you could know their world. To hear one night those mutant paw pads trapace up your stairs, a low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber, and as the sopor seeps from your eyes, they detect a sharp pair of ears, cutting moonlight. A mysterious woven tongue invites. When these ears suit you, would not this proud, long snout assist you in the hunt? No need to answer. Words slough from the busy mind like a useless dead membrane as a more visceral sapience takes over. Something simpler is in charge now. A force untouched by the concerns and burdens of the upright, the farcical yoke, the bipedal toe. It now drives you through the midnight brush, your paws whisking through creepers, unearthing with each bold stomp bright odors demanding investigation. But not for long, as you and your new friend must claim the night with piercing howls moonward. You eat a weird bug and don't even care. So Jade obviously is Wolfkin, which is acceptable, but not Foxo, so not best. But Wolf is pretty good. It clearly goes Foxo, Dingo, Snep, Wolf in that order. And I'm not biased at all. Jade, pick up your toys. Also Panda somewhere in there. Speaking of which, you will pick up and admire one of your Manthro chaps. They are wonderful friends and always cheerful and pleasant fellows. Why, dear Mr. Coxcomb, however will you be received at the Barnyard Gala even, without the trappings of a proper gentleman? Each Manthro chap comes with a number of accessories, including articles of formal attire, a vaccination kit, and a dishwasher-safe slop trough. Jade, organize all your dolls. What is pronounced like what? Coxcomb? I don't know which word. There was a lot of weird words that gala? Yeah. So it's gala in the American, and it's gala in British. Just like it's basil in American and it's basil in British. Or English. I mean, I can say English, but you know what I mean. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite lesser known Gordon Ramsay-isms, is that he will correct you if you say basil. He will stop you in your tracks while you talk about whatever you made and say, no, you meant basil. It's so fucking funny. You gather all your dolls into a rather cozy-looking pile. Jade, change wardrobifier setting. I like the, wolf setting she has. So, I've never met anybody who says boggle, but, once I do, I will have heard of that already. It's Basil. Like the name. Like, Basil, the best character in all of fiction. Why did I Google Orzhov Basilica so many times? Fuck. I'm so bad at typing. Yeah. Basil Exposition, the best Austin Powers character. Of course, Austin. He has a trading card. What the fuck? There's an Austin Powers trading card game? Wait. He has 2 vibes. When played, you may return 1 discarded swinger to your hand, and he provides 25 mojo. He is an elder British intelligence superior. Oh, there is an alternate Basil. Oh, younger British. It's different Basil that gets assassins and has 3 groovy. Austin from 10 minutes from now has 1 groovy, 1 shagadelic, and 1 randy. Playing this agent does not cost you an action if you have another active Austin. Okay, so we're obviously getting this on Tabletop Sim and having a stream where we play the Austin Powers CCG, right? We're doing this, guys, right? Like, all of you join me in playing the Austin Powers CCG on Tabletop Sim. You know what? Fuck it. How do I? Fuck. Tabletop Sim Austin Powers. CCG. Okay. Just for future reference. So I don't forget. Alright. Creating card game. Collectible card game, you fuck. Trading card game and collectible card games are two different things. They're different in distribution method. Who booped me on Discord so many times? Oop. Okay, so we changed the shirt setting. You deactivate the Wardrobifier's randomization mode and set it to cycle through these 3 shut designs. The decision was tough, but you think you came to the best possible conclusion. And it was a poll, it looks like. Devil Beast. Okay, so we have Sun, Radioactive, Squiddle, Atom, Pumpkin, Devil Beast, Ghost, Flower, Spirograph, Leaf. Cool. Neat. Aw, Devil Beast didn't win. Boo. It depends. Sometimes with trading card games, so there's 3 different kinds. There's TCGs, which are trading card games, CCGs, collectible card games, and LCGs, which are living card games. LCGs, you don't buy booster packs, you get everything in the box and you buy expansions. Trading card games are games where you're meant to trade cards to build decks. Collectible ones, you're meant to buy a bunch of separate products to get all the cards. As opposed to trading them with friends. Like, trading them isn't the focus. Jade, look out your fucking window. Liquid crystal games are more for when you play an Mario 1 on stream on an LCD. Munchkin is kind of an LCG. It's more of a board game. Munchkin's more of a board game, and LCG would be like Netrunner. There's a Game of Thrones LCG. There is, the Adventure Time card game, Card Wars, is an LCG as well. Even though it had correct. No, don't argue with me about Munchkins. I have 10 years of experience in the board game industry. Like, I will kill you. Card Wars is also a physical game you can buy in packs of 2 decks or a booster box. It is out of print, but you can still get some online. And yes, you can Floop the Pig, and yes, it's a real game. I love the Princess Bubblegum deck. It's really fun. Green Slime Ghost Sugoi. Also, that's just someone's persona. Saber, whose Sona is this and where'd they steal it from? Find out for me. It is another beautiful day in your neighborhood. Good job, Hussy. It is peaceful and quiet as usual. Wow, is that fucking for real? Did you actually know that? 10 out of 10. That's wild. Good job. It is peaceful and quiet as usual. A rather imposing volcano looms over your house, which has been inactive for centuries. Okay, so if we, in fact, disregard the planet thing from earlier, so the planets are John Oil, Dave, Gear, Rose, Colorful, Jade, Volcano. Those are the planets. Like, Jade has a volcano on next to her fucking house. She has to have the volcano planet. That's way too fucking obvious. Not sure why John's is oil, but it's the one he's on. Though dormant on the surface, the volcanic activity deep underground provides your house with a source of geothermal power. You're not sure why your grandfather decided to draw from this source of energy when he had the unlimited power of the atom at his disposal, but it has been this way for as long as you can remember. You have chalked it up to your family's long-standing propensity for eclectic fursuits. Wait, you mean pursuits? That's true, Eridan. That is very true. But if any character would live there, Rose would. Eclectic fursuits. You know what's great? Eclectic fursuits. Eclectic fursuits are solid. Jade, retrieve fursuit from magic chest. Thank you. An imp lives on the light planet. Sick. What is this nonsense about fursuits? You do not own a fursuit. You think anthropomorphic fauna are really cute and enchanting and all, but it's never occurred to you to dress as one. Sure, it is fun to imagine what it would be like to run wild with a pack of wolves, or purr and frolic with a litter of kittens, but dressing up as an animal seems ridiculous. It would still be just a silly girl draped in a raggedy synthetic tough piece of crap, and seriously, who are you trying to kid with that sort of baloney? Anyway, it is not a magic chest, it is your gadget chest, which you have adapted for storing a number of useful gizmos. It was once your oracle's trunk, a gift from your grandfather, of course, and contains many silly fortune-telling knickknacks, all of which are completely bogus. Fuck you, Jade, fursuits are awesome. Jade, open chest. Oh, she also has a weird picture on the inside of her chest. And a Sega Dreamcast. Alright. Among the fortune-telling knickknacks are these items. A crystal ball plus compulsory green velvet pillow. A tarot deck for when she has to name all of the Crusaders' stands. A magic 8-ball. A magic cue ball. And one of your favorite books of all time, Problem Sooth. I am not amused. Among the useful gizmos are, of course, your computer, which you keep inside a fun lunchbox for easy transport, and a couple of gizmos you keep handy so you don't always have to make a long trip to the kitchen. There is a cookalizer for preparing delicious meals, a refrigerator, which a name which is clearly a wacky variation on the more common household item, the refrigerificator. Fuck you, hussy. I said that right. First try. First try, idiot. Bet. Alright, let's keep going. Jade, imagine or examine Magic 8-Ball and Magic Cue Ball. These things are stupid and useless. When the Magic 8-Ball isn't being frustratingly ambiguous, its forecast is always wrong. You've tested numerous times with said facts you know to be true. This is its reply when you ask if it is your friend John's birthday today. See? Stupid! You guess maybe it could be used as a reverse prediction device and always trust the opposite of what it says. Would I don't fuck you? No way. It's refrigerificator. Fuck. I put an extra I in there. Refrigerificator. You know we all about the yiff on this channel. That's why we went from 10 viewers to 5. No. My babes, they all left. They couldn't handle the yiff. Don't worry, there won't be any yiff on stream. You might consider smashing it, but you are a little suspicious about whatever ominous consequences that might have, even if the occult talisman in question is a cheap piece of garbage. The magic cue ball, on the other hand, is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on surface that allows you to view the prediction. You put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. Oh, don't look it up? Alright. I wanted to see if it was real. I wanted to see if it was a real thing that somebody sold. I'm sorry. I didn't see anything. Bad streamer. Down streamer. I'm sorry. I'll keep reading. You put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. Jade. Capsule lock refrigerator. Boo boo. Oh dear. You take the refrigerator and then also the moon. You might as well grab the cookalizer too. No portable kitchen is complete without it. You take your lunch top too, because obviously you're gonna be using that pretty soon. And whoops, there goes your flute. But who cares? Also just dumps the first thing back out. Jade, feed your friend. Before you go out to feed Beck, you will need to prepare a meal for him. You clear some space on your work table so you can set up your refrigerator and cookalizer. We are on page 808. So I am going to wrap up in a couple pages. I'm going to end on page 826. Because, and then we'll just go to there, okay? Even if it's like a weird, like, interesting thing, like we're done there. Just for fun, Jade allows you to take a stab at matching the cards to use the gizmos. It doesn't present much of a challenge for her, so she figures you might as well step aside while providing a few generous hints. No, warmer, cooler, cold, warmer, yes, no, cold, ice cold, warmer. You have selected the key lime. Way to go. Hot, wait, no, cold, really cold, frozen fucking Contra. Congratulations! You advanced your matching skill to the new level, Yukon Hero, Legacy of the Frostbite Amputee. Jade is beginning to regret breaking the fourth wall for this ill-advised escapade. Okay, one more time. Oh, this face is cute. This face is really cute. If it were known in advance how terrible you're going to be at this matching game, the author may have given you second thought to preparing this cool interactive flash application. Look at all these fruits on the loose. Good luck trying to sell them down. I don't think this is a fucking flash. I don't feel like I got to play it. You just deploy the gadgets yourself. Jade, stick fruits in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. The fruits are unlikely to become less impudent anytime soon, regardless of where they are stored, but you stick them in anyway. Ha 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 ha! Jokes! Hussey's got jokes, dude! I don't know if you've ever even heard a joke so good as the comparing fresh fruit to the fruits, quote-unquote, being fresh as the terminology. Haha, they're impudent. Haha, haha, haha. Good joke. You take a look at the refrigerator's rotary interface. You wonder what he's in the mood for today. Jade, press the steak button. Okay. Okay, well, it's a rotary dial, so there are no buttons to press, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. You dial up a thick T-bone steak, which you are sure Becquerel is in the mood for, because he's in the mood for steak every day, and he's never in the mood for anything else. But he does like his steak well cooked. I have no opinion on the proper cookedness of steak, because I have never had a steak before. Jade lightly irradiates steak. He does prefer his steak rare, after all. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Because is there a rare irradiation joke? I don't, because cooking more than cook a steak. Well, so it's not rare, and she just said that he likes it well cooked, which I took to affirm well done. But if he likes it rare, then why is she cooking it at all? It's rare compared to the nuke, I guess. But you will not dignify the thought of turning the knob much further, because you are not retarded. Also, again, I'm reading that word because it's in the fiction, and it is of the time of the fiction. Can we get to page 4109 before we finish? I really like the flash on that page. Honey, oh no, oh dear. Honey, I've been streaming Homestuck for like a total of 20 hours so far, and we're only on page 815, 16 now. We're not getting to page 4109 for like maybe a few months. But I would love if you were around for it. I really would. And this is blind for me, by the way. That's why I'm making all the predictions. I don't know what happens. You capture the irradiated steak and save it for your trip outside. Please be careful handling it. You probably shouldn't waste much more time. You wouldn't want all those nice depleted steak isotopes to settle down. Jade, examine the atomic base by your bed. Atomic bass? Excuse me? No, I'm kidding. You wouldn't exactly call it an atomic base, but it is heavily customized to accommodate a high level of musical virtuosity, the perfect instrument for the eclectically spirited. You've tuned the strings way down, of course, because your stumpy arms couldn't reach the low notes. That's fucking hilarious, and also probably wouldn't work too great. You switch your eclectic bass to its advanced setting. But you probably switch it back, since it's obviously too complicated to play in person like this. The default setting is your preferred session mode for casual jamming, and since you can possibly waste enough time playing music, casually jam is exactly what you're going to do. So it adds 2 keyboards, a 6-string, and a soundboard. Awesome. Jade, play a hauntingly relaxing bass line. Oh, wild. It is a really nice riff. She lives on the island? And there's John's present. Okay, Rose fucking Lalonde. Also, welcome back. I'm about to end the stream. You're welcome. No, we didn't. Please link me the Sweet Bro and also Hella Jeff comic to read for today. Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Introducing the new friend, Jerome. Bro, have told you, dog. Bro, have you seen my socks? Around anywhere? No, dude. No, dude. Again, with the socks, what is it even with you and socks, man? It's like you must be toking up on a joint to make you stoned or something. I can't even think of who leaves all their socks laying around like that. Ugh. Fuck you and zooming in. It's because it's on a different browser. Alright. I'm not reading it again, you can just take a look at it. And then, Jeff gets in his car. And then fucking leaves. There's Jerome. The sock ruse was a distraction. I have the car. He has the car. Fuck, it's a distraction. Fuck. Fuck. It was a distraction. You got me. GG. GG, well played. GG, well played. And then with let's do one last thing before we do stream wrap up. Yeah, go ahead with the info. I don't know what YouTube video this is. Is this a good YouTube video? Do I want to do this? Oh shit. Oh my god, it has its song. Alright. Cool. Anyway, so let me just put one last prediction in here before we end. Okay. Spoilers. Okay, I clicked off. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. I really appreciate it. I didn't really look at them. Don't worry about it. I didn't see them. Frog Temple. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow might be a surprise stream of something. Surprise one-off. I usually have board game night, but because we are under curfew, it has been canceled. And I have time to stream, so I might stream. I might not. Don't like get your hopes up too high, but I might not. But I might. And then Thursday will be I believe we're going to do Mario 2. Or I'll prepare Mario 2 and Lost Levels and gauge what the viewers want, but I'll have both ready. Friday, more Homestuck. Yes, I can see your messages, sorry. Friday, more Homestuck. And Saturday, it's going to be either fighting games or more music. So either more Them's Fighting Herds. Actually, yeah, no. Saturday is going to be more Them's Fighting Herds. Alright. Thank you everybody so much for coming out. Love you all. I'm going to end the stream. Have a great night. And I'll see you soon. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. And check out my Twitter and YouTube for recaps and notifications. Love ya.